So how did you first get connected with Bridgeway?
Wow. Well, believe it or not, when I was in middle school, or just coming into middle school, Pastor Dave Mitchner was my youth pastor at a church in New York. So we knew each other. My family stayed connected with Pastor Mitch, and I was in college studying youth ministry. And so he invited me to come down the summer of 1999. So you were already here, but you were young.
Oh, very little.
Yeah. And so in 1999, I came down and did an internship, and that was my introduction to Bridgeway.
So out of that, then, how long have you been on staff? How did that transition happen?
So I went back, graduated college the next year, and had 2 job offers. One at a church that was willing to pay me, and one at Bridgeway that said, we love you, we've got a vision for you, we feel like you're a good fit here. And I felt called of God to come here, trusted God with that, and moved down here that summer and have been here ever since. So 21 years now.
So to go off script a little bit,
Yeah.
your job has changed since then. What have your different roles here at Bridgeway been?
I feel like I've done a little bit of everything. Pastor David, I've heard say a few times, say that I've done everything but be the senior pastor, and I have no desire to be the senior pastor, so thank goodness for that. But I started as the youth director, youth pastor, and then oversaw family ministries, which included Bridge Kids, some young adult stuff, marriage ministry, things like that. Transferred to events and logistics, which is similar to some of the stuff that you're doing now. Then I moved in to lead CAM and then missions as well. And so I've always done a little bit of a few different things at the same time.
You weren't kidding.
Yeah, so I've done a little bit of everything. So creative arts and missions is what I'm doing now. Always had a heart for missions, and we did that in youth ministry as well. I know you were a part of those trips as a student, and so it's cool to be working with former students that have been on missions trips before.
So yeah, for those of you who don't know, Pastor Jared here was my youth pastor for, I think, it was all through
I think all the way
middle and high
throughout.
school,
You
right?
graduated while I was still the youth pastor.
So he has been
yeah.
a huge influence in my life, and it's great to have you here.
Oh man, my pleasure. It's excited to see you on staff and serving God here.
Weird,
Yeah.
but it's great.
Yeah.
So last question, when you're not at Bridgeway, how do you like to spend your time?
I love being involved in my kids' life. Right now they're both in high school, they're playing sports, they're in the band, so I'm at concerts, ball games, doing things with them is the main thing. I love to ski, so anytime I can be near snow and mountains as well, I love to get outside and do that. So, and we do that with the family as well too. So as family stuff and skiing.
So is that going to be something that's going to be coming up this winter for you?
Yeah, I hope to ski a lot this winter. I hope to ski a lot every winter. Maryland isn't like the ski capital of the world, so it makes it a little difficult, but I do what I can to get out in the snow. So.
All right, well, that's all the questions I have for you. Thanks for
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.